Hi there, welcome back to Save with Crypto on Monday the 20th of January 2025. Today is the inauguration day of Donald Trump as as President of the United States. I think this might shake up the markets a little bit, but it won't be anything compared to the sort of stuff that's gone on over the weekend with him launching the Trump coin and then Melania doing her one and really shaking the markets about. However, for the last few weeks, I've been talking about this support line here, the green one, and this resistance line here, the red one. And I originally drew this when we just had two touch points, like this one here, and then that one there. And I think I was on a live stream with Dave from Stonks the Indicator, and I was saying, there's a possibility the price might come up to that line again and reject. And it did, actually. I think it did it kind of during the live stream. It went up there, came back down. Quite often what happens is once you've had like three bashes at a line of resistance, then quite often it goes through. And that's exactly what it did. And very often you'll see me draw something that goes like, say, we'll do that, then we'll break through there, and then we'll come back and retest and then go off. And it's not exactly done that, has it? Actually went up even faster. It broke through, came back, and then went straight up. Okay, and that's where we are now. So if anyone says that TA doesn't work, I think they're misguided. The other thing you could do is you could use the Fibonacci tool, right? So you get that from there, then you go from that low there to that high there. And look, we came back to exactly the 0.5. Now the 0.5 isn't exactly a Fibonacci level. Price is often retraced to the 618 with Bitcoin, so that's not quite correct. But it's interesting that it did come back to there. And obviously, if you're using the Fibonacci retracement tool, you can draw your low and your high pretty much anywhere you like. So, for example, you could say that this one here, from August last year, going up to here, we could see a retracement down to the 618 at 72,248. It could happen. I'm not expecting that though. For the moment, I'm looking at a kind of flagpole, something like that. That makes this into a bull flag. And the idea is where it breaks out of that flag, the length of the flagpole will be the target. So something like 140,000. How good would that be? I think we'll get there, but I don't think it's going to be this week. But we did have a new all-time high this morning. Now I'm trading this in a few different places. My biggest position is this one here on BitGet, where my entry is at, where is it now? My entry is not that good actually, 103,143. I'm using a reasonable amount of margin, and that's 50% in profit now, which is about $3,500. So what happens next? Well, if we zoom in, you can see here that we're forming this bull pennant, something like that. And you can always check out these patterns on investopedia.com, which is an amazing site. But what we're looking at here is something like that. So you've got flagpole, pennant, breakout level, and up you go. If that fails, we'll probably come back down to this line of resistance again, which is at about 98.6k. So you need to be prepared for everything today. Now there are a few things that make me very bullish. One of them is when I look at the 6-hour chart and I put on this indicator here. These are exponential moving averages. If you want to see how to set this up on TradingView, look at the video that's linked at the end of this video. When you're in an uptrend, these are in this order: red, cyan, yellow and green, and that is beautifully in an uptrend. Now when that crosses over with the 21 and 55, that's the yellow and the green, when that crosses over on the 6-hour, it's normally a very bullish sign. So you can see, for example, this one here, which was on January the 4th. And as a more extreme example, this one here on October the 12th last year. And from there, we went up 76%. So this cross of the 21 and 55 EMA that happened last Thursday is a really bullish sign in my mind. And this gives a good probability of going higher today. Now, it also helps that we had an all-time high this morning, but more importantly, it broke the previous all-time high. So we've got a higher high, which is also bullish. So if you want to trade this on BitGet, you can use BitGet in most countries. You're not supposed to use it in the UK with leverage. If you have a Palo ID, you can, which is what I do. If you use my link, savewith.crypto.org/BitGet, you can get up to a $30,000 trading bonus. Now, if you can't use BitGet in your jurisdiction, then there are a few other options, and this includes the UK and I believe the US. And my favourite one that seems to work everywhere as far as I can see is Bitunix. This is a platform I've been using since New Year's Day, and I've had some lovely trades on it, like this one here, 10% with Ethereum. I mean, just generally, it's a really nice platform to use. It's pretty easy to use. And the good thing about this is I've got a really good relationship with the affiliate lady there. And sometimes I notice something that's really subtle that I don't like, and I say, I'm not sure about that, And I do a little video to explain what I don't like, and they fix it. It's amazing. But the beauty of it is you can use it anywhere, and you don't need to prove your ID. You just need an email and a password, and then off you go. You don't even need a VPN. And the nice thing about this at the moment is if you make a deposit, you get 10% of that back as a trading deposit. So if you deposit, say, $1,000, you get $100 free trading bonus, which is great. So there you go. If you want to use that, savewithcrypto.org/Bitunix will redirect you to my affiliate link, and that will get you that offer. So if you like the sound of that and you're excited for the price of Bitcoin today, and you're going to be watching the charts like a madman like me, please do give the video a big fat like. Make sure you are subscribed, because I really need some extra subscribers, because I'm so near 8,000 but not quite. So could you be that person? I hope so. And as well, subscribe, and if you put the little notification thing on all, that means you won't miss any videos in the future. And above all, tell your friends.
Save with Crypto has to be one of the best YouTube channels that the United States has ever seen. Kamala Harris is not a subscriber, but I am. I have notifications set to all as well. I'd strongly suggest you subscribe to Save with Crypto today. Above all, you should tell your friends.
Save with Crypto is not a financial advisor. He just makes ice cream on the internet. If you cannot find someone to do your own research, you must do it yourself, just like I did not.